Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the first review of our Gerry Anderson week. So Gerry Anderson and Sylvia Anderson I've been a huge fan of since I was a little lad, when I first witnessed Thunderbirds, which we will be looking at in this week. But today we're looking at one of their series called Joe 90, and we're looking at an episode called The Unorthodox Shepherd, which I think is their horror episode. So let's have a look at the actual release. So this is a quick look at the release here. This is Joe 90 series on Blu-ray. It comes in a set of discs, 4 discs and all, and the episode we're looking at tonight is on disc 1. That is a close look at the release of Joe 90 on Blu-ray. So this is a release of the whole series. This is all the episodes that have been done ever of the Joe 90, which I believe is about 15 episodes more. Can't remember now. The complete series in restored HD, pilot episode, most Special Agent Joe 90 in all these and more. So I think there's actually more than 15 episodes because there's loads per disc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 on disc 1. There's 8 on 16. So there's about 30 odd episodes. So that's pretty cool. So let's have a little look at the actual story. Sorry guys, I'm a bit everywhere today, as you can see. Yeah, this is, I believe, the Joe 90 horror story, and it's about Joe and his father are gone to this area, this local little village, this little church, which appears to be haunted, and they've gone there to investigate it. Now Joe is like a secret agent, like a spy for his country, and his father's invented this machine which, when his son goes into the machine, he feed data into his brain by these different electrodes, him to become like a specialist in certain areas, and send him out on missions. It's like that. It's wonderful, wonderful. But this one, they've gone to this church, and we see them in the church with the vicar and his very sort of like very curious and very strange assistant. And the priest is telling them about the church, and they say, oh, there, because they believe it's haunted. Oh, it's not haunted, it's not haunted. But we see all these crazy things happening, like doors opening on their own and all this sort of crazy things. And we also see our sort of villainous subject in first person mode. It's a very strange episode because some of it is clearly shot with normal real footage, and then other bits are with our models and our puppets and the model sort of scenery. It's really well done, really cool for its time. And so they're there to investigate it, and we find that the priest is being blackmailed. His assistant isn't his assistant, he's a criminal. And they find that there's a grave in the churchyard that opens up and goes underground, and there's a few people that's been kidnapped there, and they're also printing off fake money, and they're blackmailing the priest, and they're trying to pretend that this castle is haunted or this church is haunted to keep people away. So is Joe and his dad going to unravel the mystery of this story? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to look, because Sullivan's here, and he's just everywhere, and he's stood on my box, stood on my little clicker. Anyway, so are they going to solve the mystery? You need to watch it and find out. So let's get a little bit about the characters. So there's not many characters in this episode, but they are wonderful. The priest is fantastic. He acts like this dumbfounded priest who's deaf, but he's not. He's just putting it on because he's been told to by these criminals. And our mysterious villainous assistant is quite evil and cool. And of course, Joe and his dad, you know, they're inseparable. It's almost, I do feel a little bit for Joe in this, because you think, does he actually want to be doing this, or is his dad making it do it, or is he fulfilling his dad's wishes out? But it's really, really cool. And the characters in this story are really, really awesome. And the story plays out really well. So my final verdict. So as you can see, it's not a long review because it's only one episode, and it lasts about just probably about half an hour, 25 minutes. But it's 25 minutes of awesomeness. It's really awesome. I'm going to score it an awesome watch and give this episode a 9 out of 10. If you're in two minds about Joe 90, because Joe 90 series, it wasn't the most popular of the Gerry Andersons. Obviously Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet was, but I really like Joe 90. I think it's a little bit underrated for the series. And this episode, if you want to find it out what it's like to enjoy it, go straight to this episode. It's about episode 8 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, episode 8, The Unorthodox Shepherd. It's really cool. It plays out really well. It's a really well crafted story, and it has a little bit of horror elements because of the haunted church, doors opening on their own, things moving on their own, and in the mysterious graveyard. And we see the first person movements of this criminal. We don't know, first of all, what's going on. We actually think that they're there to investigate this haunted church, but we found out they've unraveled this crime syndicate, which the other guy that works with Joe and his father thinks that the priest is involved, but uncovers that he's not. He's trying to protect the people that have been kidnapped. So it's a really, really cool, in-depth story in half an hour of absolute wonderful puppet animation. Really, really cool. Or was it called Super Marination? Absolutely fantastic. Really love it. Highly recommend it. The Unorthodox Shepherd. 9 out of 10. Have you guys seen it? Let me know down below what you think of it. I mean, it is a great show. It really is. Probably my least favourite show, I would say, was Stingray, just because I find the stories a little bit, I just don't enjoy them as much. I don't like the Marina character, because I just don't like her. She just looks weird, and it just, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was off the back of Thunderbird success. I think. I don't know the history, but I need to buy some books and read up on it. But Joe 90 has a special place in my heart. I just love it. I remember watching it as a kid, this show, and loving it because it was a little bit more of a chill vibe. It wasn't as full-on adventure, edge of the seat stuff that you get in Thunderbirds, or the criminal, insane Mr. Ons of Captain Scarlet, or the Space 1999, which we will be looking at this week. So this is the first one today. I will be looking at a movie of Space 1999. Now, they made 2 series of that show, and then they did the Super Space Theatre, which is like they put some episodes together and created movies. I have the ultimate box, Space 99, which has got all the series, all the films, and everything about it in it. So we're going to look at that this week, and then we're going to also have a couple of looks at Thunderbirds as well. So stay tuned for those. So stand by for action. Massive shout out to my lad.